Hey guys, my name is Seniac and welcome back to another episode of Cities Skylines here in Falls Town. Last episode guys, we built this brand new area which we tried to cram packed it, filled with all different types of industries, high residential, high commercial, even offices, and it turned out pretty well. We've got a really sweet looking tram line running through it, got buses all set up. It's pretty cool. Now, we had a few little traffic issues in the last episode, and that's mainly down to the fact that, you get the traffic issues when you set up new areas because a bunch of new people try to move into that area. So you do get the generalized high traffic demand straight away. But it's kind of all done now. It's all died down. Traffic is all fixed. I've done some inlet and outlet roads to these brand new areas as well, which have turned out pretty well. So I want to show you guys some of the work that I've been doing. Whoa, we're all over the place right now. We're legit all over the place. So it's pretty much all set up for the most part. Then we have the slight issue here and there. Few jobs just over here, but it's not a huge problem. So what I've done then, I've kind of now, as you can now see, put this road here up high. So it kind of floats over just nicely for us. And then that stops any big traffic, problems clogging up. Because we had that big issue anyway. We've done an outlet road coming down here and it kind of goes down there. We've got an inlet road there which actually comes from this inlet here. And then we have an inlet road there which comes to here. We have two connecting roads that go in over here. So I'm trying to keep a lot of cars off the highway. An outlet road there which connects up to there, which gets used quite often, believe it or not, really weirdly. And the inlet road an outlet road just there as well. So I've managed the traffic really well. And look at it. It flows beautifully. We have no major issues. All these roundabouts are kind of cleared up nicely. It looks so damn good, doesn't it? We have no big problems at all in the city. I've been managing the traffic really well. I'm not only impressed, but I'm so proud of myself for doing such a good job. Well, today anyway then, guys, what I want to do is I want to kind of focus on a type of public transport that I haven't really given much thought to, and we haven't added it in at all. And that is an underground subway / metro system, whatever you want to call it. I want to give that a go today. I'm not going to do it for every single area. We're just going to do like a very small basic loop to begin with. And I'm thinking we'll keep it like this area of the city first, before we eventually expand the different lines and whatnot. So what I want to do is I want to start it from over here. Now, if I go to the underground metro system, it's going to be quite weird because I've got underground lines running all over the place right now. Now, where could I have this? Let me just come out of this mode first. We could have it set up over here, couldn't we? Because if you get off the train, if you get off the buses, you can just walk over to the area. So, we'll set it up over here. And do we go with this big let's go for this big inner metro one there. Right, we'll place that there, but I can't do the line just yet. We'll do like the smaller ones running throughout. So we'll have it in various locations then. Now, I want to create like a very simplistic and basic loop. We'll use this line running down here as the main focal point to the subway system there. So we could start it, and we are going to have to demolish a few buildings as well. Start it just there. So we have one there. I'll have one here. I'm doing it every major, okay, we can't do one there. We'll have one there. So that's a line running down. And we'll also have it come down this line too. So I'll have it there as well. And then we'll have it slightly turned so then it kind of comes down here. And we'll close it off at this junction there. And then run it round. So then, my next thought is then, do I want it, how do I want it here? Because it's gonna, you can see the line coming down, right? It comes down, turns, and then goes back up. So do I want it to connect it like, just simply on that one side there? I mean, it would work out fairly well. Because I don't want to have the metro be like a full-on network yet, because I haven't fully expanded the map. So when I eventually expand the city further on, we can get up, you know, the major lines set up there. So what we'll do, we'll have this one just here. There we go. We'll have another one just after here. And then that can connect up to there, which should be fine. Right. So we want to then create a nice little loop. So I understand we're going to have run into some issues. And then we try and connect it round. Like that. Try and go in a straight line now to this one. A straight line to this one. They're going to love this. Now this is where it's going to get a little bit weird. But we should be okay. Semi-okay anyway. So I want to create a nice little curve now then. There we go. We cut there just fine. Nice. And we're going for a nice little straight line all the way up now. To connect that there. And again, same for this. Like that. Alright, and so let's get this routed all the way up then. So we'll go in we'll go back and forth in both ways. So get that one added in there. Added in there. You added in here. There, so we did like, you know, both directions for the loop. And then connect you up there. And then I want to create a new line, but then obviously going in this direction. Add stop. Add stop. And I'll be interested to see how many people are going to use the underground system straight away. Because I've set it up on quite high demanding areas. And they're all near like major bus outlets and routes and trams and whatnot. Right, so we just see how this goes then, really, don't we? We just literally just now see how this goes. So if I bring up then our public transport area. So we don't have anybody using it just yet. We have almost 3,000 people using public transport, which we're now going to obliterate that once this is all up and running. So it's now literally just playing the waiting game, really. We have a little fast forward session, which I'm at the point now where everybody finds this issue. When you see it gets to like a really, really large size, that when you fast forward the game, it's not any different than just being in play mode, is it? Which is hilarious. It is hilarious. Okay then, so this is something we just have to see over time then. I'm having a few frame rate issues, which I'll try and get sorted out for next episode anyway, guys, so don't worry about it too much. These slight little issues. So if I zoom out then, and let the city do what it's got to do, I want to check out some cool stuff then. So, traffic issues now then. We have, look at that. Would you look at that there? For the major inner city area here, look at those traffic issues. Yeah, there's a few red areas and whatnot. But come on, guys. There is no huge clogs. We have a big red area here, which the traffic's not even that bad, as you can now see. It flows nice. There is, you know, high demand. But it flows perfect. Here, flowing perfect too. You get down to here. This is where the most traffic comes from. And that's just because it's trying to get... It is industrial area. You are going to have some high industry. But there's no backups. The traffic flows. We have no backups in the city whatsoever, which is pretty cool. It is pretty cool. So I want to check out land value. Which is the one for land value again? Is it this one? No. Land value. No. Leisure. There we go. So this is... Yeah, I thought this would be fairly kind of high slightly-ish at the moment. It's only going to get even better. Because we kind of put a load of restrictions on this area, didn't we? Which is pretty cool. Traffic-wise, then, have we started to get any... Yeah, we've now... Two. 2 peeps are using the subway system. Which is not too shabby. Not too shabby at all. But we'll let it just roll then. We'll let it just roll at its own pace. So, what are my next coming plans then for this city? Well, we've got now the subway system now in. Pretty cool. Loving it. Some of you guys are saying as well, right? The reason the industrial area takes a big hit in terms of not enough workers and stuff like that is because and it happens to people are saying it happens to most players as well. You know, you kind of like have to think about it this way. I've been doing really well with the educational spread. Like, we've been putting schools in various areas to where they need to be, like dramatically taking care of education really, really well. Like if I show you right now, we've got schools everywhere. People are saying, I need areas that don't have schools. I need areas for uneducated citizens. They're the citizens that work in the dirty industry, which makes complete sense. So I think I need to, I haven't put any schools in this Summit Heights area we did last episode, but I definitely need to think about doing areas that have literally no schools in, which then kind of begs the question now, rather than satisfy the educational demand, we are going to need some dumb fools. Right, demolish, you know, what is that structure, by the way? Medical clinic, elementary, that's what I want to delete. I want to get rid of that elementary school there, so this whole area here is full of dum-dums. It's the best way to put it. Also, next episode as well, I might focus on this oil industry area. It's been a long time coming. We need to get something set up there for oil-wise. It might be the best time to actually take a look at that area. And maybe eventually expand the Fool's Valley. Now, transport. We're up to... What I'm about to say then, like, what? But it's wrong one. 149. No way. Okay, they're actually dramatically now starting to use it. We should see some big queues at some point over here. Yeah, everyone's walking over right now. Look at that. Loving it. Right, do we have... Where is it now? Where is the... Alright, it's over here. There we go. So how many peeps are walking down here? 348 used that one there. No way. Right, what about the next one? 485. Okay, that's the highest one so far. 499. That's even higher. Right, where's the one over here? 400. Can anyone beat 499? That can't. 61. Where is it over here? There. Ooh, 485. That's close. 161. What does this one do then? 200. Wow. Okay, so 499 is the highest one we got so far. That's kind of dope, isn't it? How we get it so high like that? That is kind of dope. So we need to take a look at eventually setting this area up then for what is going to be my oil industry. I'll focus on it next episode, but I'm going to want... Now, I don't know whether I create a highway going off that way or create a connection coming off somewhere up here that comes down. I'm not 100% how I'm going to approach it. Maybe you guys can give me some suggestions. But it's all looking pretty dope. Also, guys, let me know as well, right? If anyone has like kind of experience on like these frame rate issues, they're not major. Because I mean, the reason I got issues at the moment because I'm, you know, low key trying to render a video in the background, so it's taking up a lot of my CPU usage. But like, how do people deal with like when they start to build these really like big cities and like have these problems? I'd like to know. I would like to know. Okay. So I'm thinking then, we've got some nice areas set up here. We've got some really nice areas. I'm thinking we're going to turn this into a nice little walking area here. So we're going to pull out now the dirt. We'll do it all dirt because it'll be quite nice, won't it? Let's just put it to play mode then, so we're not like hammering my CPU. I should really not be rendering and recording a video at the same time. Right, we'll bring that to there. I'll take off the auto placement too. And then just bring that up to there. And I want to create them. That little connection like that. So I want to create something pretty nice. So let's go back onto the straight connections. Let's make sure that they do connect up. Nice, mate. So if I bring this, we'll use the kind of bendy tools. So do something a little bit weird like that, and then we will take it a step further as well. There we go. And I'll create a little connection going this way. Just doing something pretty fun to create like a little park or whatnot. Right, something is mad and as crazy like that. Now the reason I'm doing that is because I can connect it up here. Off these ledges and whatnot. So some buildings might get demolished. Not my fault. Right, can I save any of them buildings? No, it looks like one of them's going to go. Fine, it is what it is. Right, like that. Connect them like that. Right, I'm going to have to take out some up this area now. Like that. But they will use the path. That's the cool thing about these guys. They will use it. So connect that up there. I want to create a connection just here. Like that. Something as simple as that. And then also, because the reason I like using these dirt paths as well. It's like if you ever like go to like a park or just go like a nature walk where they haven't like fully concreted the path. It's people have made up their own like routes, and you can tell because they've like worn down the grass and the dirt for these like nice little paths and areas and whatnot. So it's like the paths wasn't meant to exist, but people created them anyway, which is like a cool thing that I really like. Now, should I make it go like from up here? Oh, I don't know. I think I'm going to keep it like that. Is anyone using them anyway? There's one lonely person walking around. I love that. I really do love that. But it is quite cool, isn't it? And we'll create like a nice little windy path here. That's pretty cool, isn't it? I do like that. I like that little windiness. And you know what, for the fun of it, we'll do something like this. Well, I got a bit too mad there, didn't I? I went a bit too mad in that one corner. There we go. That's actually quite cool, isn't it? Right, I will connect something up over here. It only makes sense to do so, doesn't it? Right, I'm trying to get the... Just destroyed that one building. Right, we'll keep it like that. We'll keep it like that then. Do I want to create any connections over here, though? Do you know what? I will. We'll do that because then we can then link up. Something from there. And we'll do the same over here. So we'll bring this to there. Oh, look at that. I can make it go underneath. Right, do that then, and then we'll do some various connections now. There we go. Some various connections. It is pretty damn cool. Right, can I create... Yeah, I can create a park connection. That just slightly goes under. And maybe connect to here. Oh, yes. Right, how many people are using these? So I don't know how many people are going to eventually use these areas. I mean, some people are using that there. People are using this here. Using that to cross over. Which is going to cause us a few little traffic issues and build up, but it shouldn't be too bad. Shouldn't be too bad. The other 1 or 2 people are... Oh, a lot of people are using this one here. Nice, nice. Anybody using these? Oh yeah, one person's walking up now, as you can kind of slightly see. Which I find that still hilarious. Right, this is good. The more people that walk, the less cars they're going to be on the road. Again, that's another cool thing that's, you know, taken from this city. So, should we check out the little subway systems then? How are they doing? We're up to... Oh my god, 1,347! 4,000 total, you know, people using the public transport in general. But it's slowly on the way to becoming our most used public transport. It is slowly on the way to becoming our most used public transport, guys. How crazy does that feel right now? Does that feel crazy? Because it feels crazy to me. And it's not even a fully completed loop. Like, it only does the basics. It only does like a very basic loop. It doesn't do the full network that I eventually want set up. So that's actually, I really like that from a distance. That's actually pretty dope then, how well that's going to be going. I'm so impressed. So impressed. So guys, I think we're going to call it for today anyway then. Next episode, we'll focus on the kind of oil industrial area. And I might expand the network for our metro underground subway to various areas too, but it won't be a full loop. It'll be connections off a main connection. So I might think about at some point as well creating a hub for all this. Not too sure how I would do it, but we will figure it out, guys. We will figure it out. So I hope you guys did enjoy this episode. If you did, smash that like button down below. And until next time, I'll see you all soon. So good. Bye.